Good morning, students. As you all know, tenses appear almost in all the competitive examinations. In this session, you will learn how to answer multiple choice questions on the topic tenses. See the first question, Madhavi blank TV daily. Here, option B is correct. Madhavi watches TV daily. And why it is correct? You know what is simple present? Simple present tense is used for universal truths and habitual actions. You know the classical examples. The sun rises in the east, Rama goes to office daily. But what you have to observe here is the sun rises in the east not only on Monday, every day. The sun rises in the east daily. Rama goes to the office every day. So you have to give additional importance for that particular keyword. If you observe that particular keyword, it will be very easy for you to answer such questions. Now here you see once again the same question, Madhavi blank TV daily. This keyword will help you to answer this question. First you have to confirm, yes, this is simple present. So that is the reason here watches is correct. Here why watch is not correct? Because this is third person singular. Go to the second question. The students of VR college blank egg every Monday. Here also the examiner has given a clue for you. This is what type of tense? Once again simple present. The students of VR college eat egg every Monday. Every Monday. So this is in simple present. Here option A, eat is correct. Why only A? Why not B? Why eats is not correct? Because the subject, if you see here, this is third person plural. So that is the reason it takes a plural verb eat. Now see the third question, Maggie blank to temple every week. Every week. Please identify the clue that is given by the examiner in the competitive examination. Maggie blank to temple every week goes. Option B is correct. And the subject is third person singular. Now look at this fourth question. Maggie blank her birthday every year. Again it is in simple present. So Maggie celebrates. Option B is correct. Every year she celebrates her birthday. So this is third person singular. So celebrates is correct. A cow blank 4 legs. Just now I have told you the sun rises in the east. That is a universal truth. A cow has 4 legs. That is also a universal truth. And this particular sentence is in simple present. So option B is correct. Now look at the sixth question. Simhadri train blank at 4 p.m. Will leave, shall leave, leaves and leave. So the answer is option C, leaves. This is also, students, it is in simple present. So let me explain. Simhadri train leaves at 4 p.m. daily. So that is the reason it is leaves. Now look at the seventh question. Madhavi blank food now. What are the options? Is eating, was eating, ate, eaten. Here option A is correct. Madhavi is eating food now. Why it is correct? You know what is present continuous and when it will be used. You will use present continuous when an action that is going on. She is watching TV now. He is dancing on the floor now. They are playing cricket now. If you observe in the competitive examinations, especially for the present continuous, you can see the keyword now. So Madhavi is eating food now. Now this eighth question. Look, the car blank is arriving, was arriving, has arrived, had arrived. Here option A is arriving is correct. Why? Because this keyword is helping you. Generally the keywords look, listen, now you can see in present continuous tenses. Look, that means at present, the car is arriving. I have told you just now what is present continuous, the action that is going on now at present. So the answer, the look, the car is arriving. Now see the ninth question, listen, the boy blank a song. Here the answer is singing. Option A is correct. Listen, the key word when you will use, generally it is used in present continuous because listen is an action now at present. Listen, the boy is singing a song. So especially for present continuous, the keywords like now, look, listen will appear in the examination. Next question. The president blank just now. Now look at the options. Had arrived, arrived, is arriving, has arrived. Here option D is correct. The president has arrived just now. Why it is correct? You know what is the difference between present perfect and simple past. When you will use present perfect for just completed actions. When you will use simple past for long completed actions. Let me give an example. I met the principal yesterday. I ate an apple last year. I went to Delhi in 1945. If you observe those sentences, they are nothing but long past actions. Now, I have eaten an apple just now. I have met the principal just now. So what you could understand or what you should concentrate here is, for long past actions, you should use simple past, and present perfect you will use for just completed actions. And already in the question, if you see, there is a keyword just now indicating that that particular sentence is in present perfect. So the answer is the president has arrived just now. Suppose if the question, the president blank yesterday, if the word is at the end yesterday, then definitely arrived is correct. But here, if you see at the end of the sentence, just now is there. So that is the reason it is in present perfect. So has arrived is correct. Now look this 11th question. I blank the movie twice. Here the answer is have seen. The second use of present perfect. You will use present perfect, number 1, for just completed actions. Number 2, for repeated actions. This is the classical example. I have seen the movie twice. So here twice, thrice, many times. If you get such question in the examinations, so please answer, please confirm that it is present perfect and accordingly answer the question. Now see the 12th question. I blank Agra many times. Many times. This is in present perfect. I have told you just now. Present perfect you will use in 2 conditions. Condition number 1 for just completed actions. Condition number 2, if you see the keyword in the sentence, twice, thrice, repeated actions. So here option B is correct. I have visited Agra many times. Now see the 13th question. Sumant blank TV since morning. Yes, here option C is correct. Sumant has been watching TV since morning. What type of tense it is? It is present perfect continuous. You know what is present continuous. I have explained just now. He is eating an apple now. What is present perfect continuous? If an action began in the past and if it is still going on, then you will use present perfect continuous. Example, he has been eating an apple since 9 a.m. He has been watching TV since morning. That means he has started in the morning and he is still continuing that particular action. At that time, present perfect continuous will be used. So when you will use present continuous for an action that is going on now. When you will use present perfect continuous, an action that began in the past, and if it is still going on, at that time you will use present perfect continuous. If you see this question, the examiner has given a clue here. Sumant has been watching TV from when? Since morning. The action began in the morning and it is still going on. So option C is correct. See the next question. I dash since 9 a.m. So this particular keyword is helping us. It is nothing but present perfect continuous because the action began at 9 a.m. and it is still going on. So I have been studying since 9 a.m. See the next question. They blank cricket now. This is in present continuous. See the option, students. Are playing, were playing, was playing. Yes, here option A is correct because they are playing cricket now. The action that is going on now. I hope the concept is clear. Present continuous you will use for the actions that are going on now. Present perfect continuous you will use when an action began in the past and if it is still going on. Now see the 16th question. I blank chicken yesterday. Yesterday. This is a long past action. So this is in simple past. The keyword yesterday is helping us. So here, ate is correct. Have eaten, you will not use. Why? Because have eaten, has eaten, you will use for present perfect tense. And I have told you just now what is the difference between present perfect and simple past. Present perfect tense you will use for just completed actions. Example, I have eaten an apple just now. That is present perfect tense. What is simple past? I ate an apple yesterday. I ate an apple last week. At that time, you will use simple past. Now, if you see this particular question, I dashed chicken yesterday. Even instead of yesterday, last Monday, last year, last week, even such words, if they are there in the question, then also option D, 8 is correct. Now see the 17th question. I dashed the head office in Delhi last year. The person visited the head office when? Last year. Even if it is 1945, even it is 2020, instead of this last year, then also you can confirm that this is a simple past tense. These keywords will literally help you to answer the questions of the examination. Now see the 18th question. Maggie blank an apple just now. This is present perfect. Just now. So Maggie has eaten an apple just now. See the 19th question. She blank when the postman came. Look at the options. Was sleeping, has been sleeping, had been sleeping, is sleeping. Here option A is correct because the question is in past continuous. She was sleeping when the postman came. If it is past continuous, if the tense is in past continuous, you will observe the keywords like when, while. Example, I was sleeping when the telephone rang. I was watching TV when the telephone rang. I was writing the notes when my friend came. You also observe the second part of the sentence in the question, especially during competitive examinations. What you have to keenly observe the second part, each and every keyword that is there in the question. If you observe, then it will be very easy for you to answer that question. Hope you are clear with this question. She was sleeping when the postman came. So look at this question number 20. The telephone blank when the father came. The telephone was ringing. This is also in past continuous. Now question number 21. I entered and blank on the fan. Here option D, switched. If there are two consecutive actions, that is one after another. I entered and switched on. I entered, action number 1, and switched on the fan. So this is in simple past. Now question number 22. Maggie blank since morning. Since morning. What type of tense it is? It is nothing but present perfect continuous. An action began in the past and it is still going on. Then how it should be? Maggie has been reading since morning. Option C is correct. Question number 23. While I blank at the hotel, Tom and John were watching a movie. So this is also in past continuous. While I was relaxing at the hotel, Tom and John were watching a movie. I have told you the keywords like when, while will generally appear in past continuous tenses. Now see question number 24. Maggie blank her project work before the teacher asked. You know what is past perfect? You will use past perfect when there are two past actions, and if the first past action to be completed before the second past action began in the past. Example, I had reached the railway station before the train left. When he reached the railway station, action 1, he had reached the railway station, that is completed. When? Before the train left. So if you see here, Maggie had submitted her project work before the teacher asked. So here the keyword before is helping us to answer question number 24. So here option C is correct. So what is the difference between simple past and past perfect? You will use simple past for long completed actions. Example, I ate an apple yesterday. When you will use past perfect, there should be two past actions and the first past action to be completely finished before the second past action began in the past. Example, I had eaten an apple before she ate an orange. Simple past, I ate an apple. Past perfect, I had eaten an apple before before the bell rang. And before something, the first past action should be completed. Then you will use past perfect. Then what is that present perfect? You will use present perfect for just completed actions. Question number 25. I blanked the railway station before the train left. Before the train left. That means the first past action is completed before the second past action began in the past. So here option C is correct. This is in past perfect tense. I had reached the railway station before the train left. Question number 26. She blanked the principal before Sunita met the class teacher. If you see this particular sentence, students, there are two past actions. The first past action is completed before the second past action began in the past. So that is nothing but past perfect, which I had just explained to you. When you will use simple past for long completed actions. I watched the movie yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, that is simple past. When you will use past perfect, definitely there should be two past actions and the first past action to be completed before the second past action began in the past. So here if you see question number 26, she had met the principal before Sunita met the class teacher. See question number 27. He blanked the movie last year. Now it will be very easy for you to answer last year. So option D, watched is correct. He watched the movie last year. That is in simple past. Yesterday, last week, last Monday, in 2000, let it be. They are all long completed actions. So that is nothing but simple past. Question number 28. They blanked here for 5 years when their second son was born. This is nothing but past perfect continuous. When you will use generally past perfect continuous? An action began in the past, continued for some time in the past, and it will be completed in the past itself. You see here, they had been residing. It began in the past, it continued for 5 years, and the action ended when their second son was born. Now see the next question, question number 29. Vaishnavi blank in this office since 2020. Here, this particular sentence is nothing but present perfect continuous. An action began in the past and it is still going on. Vaishnavi has been working in this office since 2020. She joined in this office, she has joined in the office in the year 2020 and she did not leave and she is still working in this particular office. Now question number 30. He dashed to work every day by train. Every day. You know the classical example of simple present. The sun rises in the east every day. Rama goes to the office every day, daily, every week, every Monday. So question number 30 is nothing but simple present and the keyword every day is helping you to identify, to confirm that is nothing but simple present. So he commutes to work every day by train. Question number 1. I dash Delhi tomorrow. Yes, option B is correct. I shall go to Delhi tomorrow. This is simple future. Now question number 32. I dash Delhi tomorrow and the tickets are in my cupboard. Here option D is correct. I am going to Delhi tomorrow and the tickets are in my cupboard. So let me explain. In order to convey the future, you can use simple future or you can also use present continuous. I will or I shall go to movie tomorrow. Yes, that is simple future. I am going to movie tomorrow. That is also expressing a future action. Then when to use present continuous to express the future and when to use simple present to express the future action. You will use present continuous to express the future if it is a scheduled action. You will use simple future to express the future if it is only a mere plan. Understand? See here 32, question number 32. I am going to Delhi tomorrow. It is a well-scheduled action because he already bought the tickets and he kept those tickets in the cupboard. So you will use in these circumstances present continuous tense to express the future. Question number 33. Summer blank after winter. Summer comes after winter. Every year this is same. So this particular sentence is in simple present. Question number 34. I blank the principal just now. Met, have met, had met, meets. The answer is have met. Why have met is correct? Because he has met the principal just now. That is a just completed actions. So for just completed actions, you will use present perfect. And already there is a keyword just now. I met the principal yesterday. At this time, you will use option A, met, because that is a long completed action. Now see question number 36. I blanked the principal before the bell rang. This is in past perfect. The first action, he had met the principal, action number 1, that is already completed. When? Before the bell rang. I have told you, you will use past perfect when there should be 2 past actions and the first past action to be completed before the second past action began in the past. Let me sum up the class. You should know the difference between present perfect, simple past and past perfect. When you will use present perfect for just completed actions. Example, I have eaten an apple just now. Simple past, long completed actions. Example, I ate an apple yesterday. I visited the church last year. I went to Delhi 2 years ago. When you will use past perfect, there should be 2 past actions. The first past action to be completed before the second past action began in the past. Example, I had paid the fee before the due date. I had eaten an apple before my sister ate an orange. Then, what is the difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous? Present continuous, the action that is going on now. She is watching TV now. Present perfect continuous, when to use? The action began in the past and it is still going on. She has been watching TV since morning. Past continuous, the keywords when and why will help you to identify that particular question and answer correctly. She was sleeping when the telephone rang. When? By observing that, automatically you can answer that particular question. So what I wanted to convey to you, all the students, please observe the question carefully. So definitely you will find a clue to answer that particular question so that you can also save the time.